A late-night phone call shatters the quiet of a suburban home. Robert Ray receives the horrifying news that something terrible happened at his brother's mansion. Police arrive at the Upper Montclair home to see kitchen lights blazing and a woman's legs on the floor. The community of wealthy, stately homes is left in shock. James Ray, a former Marine and attorney, and Angela Bledsoe, a successful financial analyst, lived in a prominent African-American power couple home. Angela was beautiful, commanding attention when she walked into a room, and an excellent mother to her 6-year-old daughter, Alana. Their love started as a secret affair at his law office, leading to pregnancy and divorce from his first wife, Cheryl. They ran with a wealthy crowd who summered in Martha's Vineyard. In October 2017, Angela went to FAMU Homecoming in Tallahassee, a proud member of a D9 sorority. She met Bari Burns, a successful Orlando businessman and city council member, and began a long-distance affair. Back home, James became suspicious and tricked their daughter to get Angela's phone password. He read the explicit text messages and spiraled into rage. James woke Angela up and confronted her about cheating, then told a friend she would not take their daughter Alana from him. He called Bari Burns threateningly, saying, "I should come down there and handle that," causing Burns to hang up in fear. On October 22nd, James created a will, went to the bank, packed his daughter's suitcases and his passport. Angela texted her sister Lisa, saying she felt unsafe and was looking at houses to move out at 11:30 a.m. Angela was sitting on a love seat when James shot her first in the chest with a .45 caliber hollow point. She bled and crawled, leaving a blood trail into the kitchen, where he shot her in the back and twice more while she was down. He staged a gun next to her body in a pool of blood, claiming self-defense. A wall clock fell into the kitchen sink during the struggle, stopped at 11:14, marking the time of death. After the murder, James picked up his 6-year-old daughter from school at 5:30 p.m. and made strange calls, acting as if nothing happened. He called a woman speaking in riddles about protecting people in unconventional ways and asked her to stay in touch with Alana if he moves to Ethiopia. He called his grown daughter Chelsea, saying, "Get to know your sister Alana, please," as a final goodbye. He met his brother Robert at a restaurant, gave him 2 suitcases containing money and a confession letter claiming Angela went for his gun. If you are enjoying the story and you want more gripping tales like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Robert read the letter and called police at 1:31 a.m., leading to the discovery of Angela's body. James abandoned his car at Newark Airport short-term parking and paid cash for a taxi to Philadelphia. He hid among homeless, then hitched rides via truck stops from Pennsylvania to Ohio to Memphis to Texas. He crossed from Laredo, Texas into Monterrey, Mexico, and flew to Cuba, thinking it was non-extraditing, until Interpol Red Notice caught him in Havana Customs. Cuba handed over James and his handwritten journal, where he claimed he field-stripped the murder weapon and threw it in trash cans. He wrote that Angela wanted him dead so she could move to Florida to be with Bari Burns. The family had to battle him in 3 states over custody of Alana while waiting 4 years for trial. They called his self-defense claim a bunch of lies to get away with murder. 4 years later, James Ray appeared in court in a fabulous suit. The prosecutor argued this was purposeful murder of a mother buying a house to start a new chapter, while fleeing to Cuba showed guilt. Defense attorney Brooke Barnett argued Angela picked up a loaded 9mm and pointed it at James to be with Bari Burns, claiming self-defense. She slut-shamed Angela, calling her appetite big and saying she was after her next victim. Robert Ray broke down crying, testifying against his own brother about reading the confession letter. Bari Burns testified he only saw Angela 4 times and had sex twice, and that James threatened him on the phone. Lisa LeBoux testified she begged Angela to leave. James invoked his constitutional right not to testify. The jury deliberated, guilty of first-degree murder and 2 firearms charges. James was stoic, a cipher with no emotion. Sentencing was set for June 22nd, but James was found unconscious in his cell on Father's Day from an opioid overdose. Narcan failed. He died at hospital, cheating the family of sentencing, but delivering his own death penalty. For more stories like this, please like, share, and subscribe.